Hello everyone. In this session we are going to discuss about hydropower station. I am Professor Irfan Nalban, and in this session we are going to discuss about hydropower stations. Hydropower stations are also called as hydroelectric power plants. Hydroelectric power plants are also called as HYDEL. HYDEL is HYDEL. HYD stands for hydropower and EL stands for electrical. That is togetherly called as hydroelectrical power plants. So as shown in the figure over here, this is a setup for hydroelectric power plant. In hydroelectric power plant, a dam is constructed across a river, due to which the reservoir is formed at upstream of a dam, and the area occupied this water is called as a catchment area. In this dam, at sufficient depth, intake is constructed, which is regulated and operated by this control gate. Here this control gate operates the flow of water. Along this intake, a penstock arrangement is made. Penstock is nothing but a carrier or conduit or pipe which carries the flow of water. At the end of this penstock, a nozzle arrangement is provided. When this gate is open, this gate is basically sluice gate, which is also called as a control gate. When this gate is opened, that time the flow of water flows from this penstock, as at this point water is having sufficient head of water, so that naturally under the action of gravity this water has sufficient pressure, as well as at the end of this penstock the nozzle arrangement is provided, which creates a jet of water, and that jet of water impacts on a turbine. This is a turbine arrangement. This turbine may be Peltonville turbine, Kaplan turbine or Francis turbine. When the jet of water impacts on the turbine rotates, and when the turbine rotates, the attached shaft, this is attached shaft to the turbine, this shaft rotates, and due to the rotation of this shaft, here a generator arrangement is provided. This shaft is rotated inside the generator. The generator setup we will see in the next slide, and when this shaft rotates, the electricity is formed. This formed electricity is stored at transformer, and from the transformer by power lines it is supplied to the community. Let us see the layout. As shown in the layout of hydropower plant, the dam is constructed across a river which has formed a reservoir at upstream of a dam. Then the penstock pipe is constructed, which is having sufficient gradient, as well as this water is having sufficient head. The water carried by the penstock impacts on a turbine due to the nozzle arrangement. This turbine rotates, due to which this shaft rotates, which is attached to the turbine, and when this shaft rotates, in the magnetic field created by the generator, the electricity is formed. This formed electricity is stored in a transformer and supplied to the community by transmission lines. At the bottom of this turbine, the draft tube is provided. Draft tube is basically a divergent pipe because it is having diverging shape. This draft tube take out this water at the lower end of setup, called as tailwater or tailrest. This water can be supplied to the community by canals, or this water we can pump and take it again to the reservoir. At reservoir, here trash rack is provided at inlet. This trash rack provided over here works as a screen which eliminates debris or any aquatic life coming in a flow in a penstock. After that, surge tanks are provided on penstock pipe. When this inlet valve is closed, suddenly the water pressure is obstructed, due to which it creates a backward pressure of water called as water hammering, which can burst the pipe. So to manage this pressure, or we can say water hammer, or we can say backward pressure of water, we construct a surge tank on a penstock. So as we have discussed in a previous slide about the generator, this is a setup for generator in which the magnet is provided. This magnet is having north pole and south pole. In between these two poles, the magnetic field, or we can say magnetic flux, are generated. This is a shaft which is connected to the turbine. When turbine rotates, this shaft also rotates, and due to rotation of this shaft, the magnetic flux get cut, which forms the electricity. This electricity formed in this area is carried out and stored in a transformer. In this setup the battery is shown, but here transformer is provided to store the electricity, and that electricity is carried out by the transmission line to the community. These are the component parts of hydroelectric power plant, or we can say a setup required for hydraulic power plant, that is catchment area, dams, penstock, trash rack, turbine, gates, draft tube, forebay and surge tanks. So this is example of Pelton-Will turbine. As we have discussed in previous slide, the penstock is having nozzle shape at the end, which creates a jet of water. This jet of water impacts on a blade of turbine. Okay, it is also called as a vane of turbine, and due to which the rotation of turbine occurs. The rotation is shown here. This is called as the eye of impeller, at which the shaft is connected. When this turbine rotates, automatically the attached shaft also rotates. This is a casing which let not allow the water to go out from the setup, and at the bottom of this setup, here the draft tube is provided. So this is an example of Pelton-Will turbine. This is Francis turbine. At Francis turbine we can see here, this is inlet valve from where the water enters in this turbine. This is a eye of turbine or eye of impeller, and here this is a shaft, and this is a generator. This is a Kaplan turbine. In Kaplan turbine, this is a blade of turbine, and this is the flow of water which impacts on a turbine, due to which this turbine rotates, and this is a shaft attached to this turbine. When the shaft rotates, this is a generator. The shaft rotates, the electricity is formed. So Pelton-Will turbine are basically gives high speed, so it is used in high head power plants. Francis turbine gives medium power, or its rotations are less, so it is used in medium hydropower plants, whereas Kaplan turbines are used for low head power plants. Thank you.